Serien Orange is the New Black är det väl få som har missat. En amerikansk succéserie handlar om Piper Chapman som plötsligt rycks upp ur den trygga medelklassvardagen för att då hamna i finkan. Detta på grund av ett 10 år gammalt brott som hon begick tillsammans med sin före detta flickvän Alex. Och vi är ju många som har väntat på säsong 2.
Ja.
I ett helt år.
Ja, sjukt bra avslutning på ettan.
Och på fredag är det då dags för premiär av säsong 2 av Orange is the New Black. Och det är inget konstigt med att vi har Taylor Schilling och Laura Prepon som alltså spelar Piper och Alex in the studio. Welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us. I apologize for Laura in advance as she breaks the microphone again.
I fixed it. It's perfect.
Hands off, Laura. Hands on the table.
It's perfect. All right.
I mean, it's making me want to pull this thing out now, too.
I know. I'm sorry. I
you
apologize.
could if it didn't mean that then we wouldn't be able to hear your voice.
That's true.
Right. Which is why we're here.
And we want to hear your voice.
Exactly.
That's why we're here.
I'm also very, very happy, I should say, that your voices are so different. Because it's very dynamic in the radio format.
Oh, yeah. I'm a little... Yeah, Laura's got a voice. You've got a voice.
I have a very deep voice.
I love your voice.
Yes,
like
I love when
so
I'm at a
much.
hotel and I order room service and they say, "Okay, sir, it'll be up in a moment." And I'm like, "Thank you very much."
But isn't that, I mean, a deep voice is a good thing, right?
You know what? I've sounded like this since I was a little kid, so I don't really
Oh my
know
God, that's
any
terrifying.
different.
It's like The
I
Exorcist.
don't really know any different. Thanks, girl. Jesus, no, I was kidding. I don't really know any
that'd be
different.
pretty cool.
I've always had this voice, so I don't know. But I do know that I don't have volume control. So if I'm having like a private conversation, we have to go to a secluded area.
Yeah, I actually just...
I love your voice. In all seriousness,
I took
think your
down
voice
your
is pretty much-
microphone
Thanks,
a little
girl.
bit right now, actually.
Girl, I'm telling you, it's, but
it's a good
it's
thing.
good for what we do for a living. So it's good.
But I want to ask you, this sort of press tour that you're on right now, what is that like?
It's a whirlwind of craziness.
It is. Like right now, we're both losing the ability to speak a little bit.
So we kind of had a delirium phase where we don't really know what we're saying, so we hope we sound okay.
Yeah, like I'm carrying a straw around just in case I have a beverage that I need a straw for.
Why do you need a straw?
Because I like to drink out of straws. Who doesn't? You know
Who
what I mean?
doesn't?
I
Everybody
have a
does.
question, Taylor.
Yes.
I saw you taking photos of a card.
Yes.
A greeting card.
Puspadig.
Vas?
Puss på
Oh,
dig.
shit. Puspade.
I see.
Kisses for Sweden.
Kisses for Sweden.
Yes.
That's what I said that. I sent that in my Instagram.
You did? Okay, cool.
But okay, I have to talk more about this straw thing because I'm starting to think that I might do that as well because I've noticed that my teeth are getting yellower and yellower every day.
Really?
Because I drink so much red wine and coffee. And then I heard
When in Sweden.
that when you drink out of a straw, you save the whiteness of your teeth. Is this why you do that?
No.
Why do you do it then?
Because I like it.
Okay, great.
I only do it sometimes. I don't do it often. I almost had to drink, and I thought it would be fun, but I just lost the drink. I still have the straw, though.
We're going to find something for you to drink with the straw. Don't worry. I'm going to make that happen for you.
But
We're
like,
going to
on
get you a
what-
beverage.
On what interview on the day do you go to your happy place on this? Like,
we're there.
press tour?
We're here
Really?
right now. This is the happy place.
That's
We're
a
in it.
lie.
We're solidly in our happy place. Listen, we're together. We're in Sweden. We're with you guys.
You know, it's true.
We got.
Truth.
I'm like, nobody's broken anything.
Well,
Yet.
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it got broke, but it also got fixed.
Oh my gosh!
And
Now,
that's
isn't
the
that
way
a
of looking at
metaphor
life.
for life?
It is a metaphor for life.
We're getting deep right now.
Did you, like, when
very
you
short.
started shooting the first season of Orange is the New Black, did you ever, like, get the sense that it would become such a great success?
I mean, I don't want to speak for Taylor, but we knew that when we were shooting it was something special, but we're in this little microcosm of a world, and we we love the show, and we hope that when it gets out to the public that they'll love it, and they did, which is amazing because it's really special to us, and the fans have just been so incredible, like really, really incredible.
Absolutely amazing. It's like it feels so good, and I think we all feel so lucky to have such an amazing group of people so excited about the show.
Yeah.
But I feel also that it's the perfect show to star in right now, like in the world, because of like representation and like what about how women are portrayed in media and fiction overall? Like it must be perfect.
I mean, look, right now it's our demographic that watches our show is so vast and awesome. We have like 12-year-olds watching the show and like 85-year-old grandmothers watching the show. And, one of the main storylines is, a same-sex relationship that me and Taylor play. So it's like to have that so accepted by such a wide range of people. She's turning down my volume right now because my voice is so loud. It's really, really cool. And it shows you that how far we've come as a society. It's pretty amazing,
Absolutely.
So it is a great show to be in right now and to be able to be a voice for that.
But what about like what's the most common response that you get from fans or the most common
Marriage
questions?
proposals.
Really?
Do people propose to you a lot?
Yeah.
On the
they're women,
street?
but yeah.
Like on the street?
No, it's usually via a couple on the street. It's usually via social media. But the LGBT fans are so incredible. They're such a loyal, incredible fan base. I had someone try to propose to me yesterday. He took my phone and put his number in it and called me. And then while I was in the bathroom, he tried to pitch himself to my friend.
Why did you leave your phone with a random
because
guy?
I wanted him to take a picture of my friend and I at lunch. And then he proceeded to do a bunch of crazy things with it. And I'm like...
What kind of crazy things?
Well, we can get into that later. It's fine.
No, I really want to get into it now.
One of them being putting his number in and calling himself from my phone. He's probably listening to this right now laughing.
I get the
Was
feeling,
that
though,
during the day or was that at night?
It was while we were riding around Old Town on our bicycles.
Oh my gosh, I want to hear more about this story.
It was really funny.
Just tell us the truth. He took a picture of his dick.
He didn't, but he did angle the camera down when he was taking a picture of me and my friend. And I'm like, what are you angling at? I'm like, I know you're... Whatever. It doesn't matter. Very friendly. Friendly guy.
That's nice.
Very friendly. But no, but in all seriousness, our fans are like so cool. And Stockholm, you guys have been so supportive.
When did you arrive?
Well, I got here last night at 9 p.m. So I haven't seen as much of the city as Laura has.
Yeah, I got here, I came in a day early because I've never been here and I wanted to see the city. And I love this place. I want to marry a Swedish man and move here for half the year.
That won't be a problem.
I don't know, girl, because last night at dinner, I was hanging out with the waitress and she was like, so dating in New York must be really great because it's terrible here. And I'm like, if you think it's great in New York, then we're all in trouble.
No, but seriously, like, you know what you have that we don't? You have like... it's normal to say, hi, do you want to have coffee with me? Or like, do you want to have dinner? That's like, it doesn't really happen
so
here.
How do people actually ask each other out? But see, this is the thing.
You meet on the dance
We were just
floor,
talking about
shaking asses.
No, you get drunk.
Oh, you shake your asses.
Yeah.
She's the second one who said that.
Yeah.
When you guys are drunk here, yep. That is when they come and talk to you.
No, because if someone
Really
would be
a
like,
winning
hi, I'm
situation.
sorry, I just find you very interesting. Do you want to have coffee with me sometimes? There's like a pretty high chance that I would be like, freak alert 2000.
See,
Really?
we would
see,
be all
that
about
is,
that.
I would be like, thank you. Yes.
I know.
I'm the opposite. I think I love that. I love it when people can come up, when guys can come up and say, hey, want to, go do something? But it happens so rarely.
In New York, it doesn't happen either.
It doesn't. It's
It
like
doesn't.
it's like a certain amount of confidence that I find incredibly sexy.
Yeah, the last guy I dated was terrible for me. The only reason I dated him was because he came up and asked me out, and I'm like, if you're asking me out, I got to give you a shot because this never happens. And he's terrible, but it doesn't matter. We're still friends.
But at least he didn't. At least he didn't take a photo of his penis. Maybe I don't know.
That's
I don't know
true.
about that.
No, well, no, I'm just kidding. No, he didn't. He did not.
I want to continue talking to you guys, obviously, but we have to listen to a song by Justin Timberlake.
Okay.
Vi återkommer med Taylor och Laura alldeles strax från Orange is the New Black. Med Justin Timberlake här i PP3 där vi ju har sånt jäkla fin besök. Det är nämligen Laura Prepon och Taylor Schilling som alltså spelar huvudrollerna i Orange is the New Black, Netflix-serien som har premiär säsong 2 på fredag.
Ja.
I get the feeling that you Netflixers are just one big happy family.
Netflixing.
Meaning
Oh,
other
interesting.
shows on Netflix?
Yeah, like do
As
you
like a
hang out
cast?
with but do you like hang out with Hemlock Grove and Arrested Development and have Christmas parties and get drunk and stuff?
We don't.
Maybe we should
shoot in
implement
all
that.
different locations.
We
like
do.
House of Cards shoots in Baltimore.
Yeah, but don't they have parties? Like, let's gather all our troops.
If there's like an awards show, like the Golden Globes and stuff, we were all in the same location, but we all shoot all over the place. But yeah, it's cool when we get to all be together.
Yeah.
It's cool.
But it's
We're
not-
one
it's not-
happy family.
But like,
Netflix family.
are there any like bad vibes between any of the networks? Like, does Fox and NBC have like a big thing where they fight?
No, not that I know of. But that'd
I
be
don't
fun
know.
to
I'm
see.
not privy to that information.
Yeah, no, I've been on a lot of different networks. And I've never started
Seen
a
the
fight
War
with
Room?
someone on a different network.
Oh, that would be fun.
That'd be fun though. I'm gonna try that. Thank you for that.
But I really think
You're
we should
gonna
have Christmas
hours of
parties.
entertainment. Really? Should we?
Yeah.
We should make that. We can make that suggestion, perhaps, to someone. You know,
We
need
should
plane
fight
tickets
Hulu or
and a
Amazon,
party.
another streaming.
Oh yeah.
We should do a big fight. We did do, the Harlem Shake.
Yes. We were very early with the Harlem Shake. Just for the record.
This was season 1. We did a Harlem Shake as
my gosh.
and our
Whatever
creator
happened?
wanted to do it in battle with Mad Men, so we did a Harlem Shake, and she sent it to their creator, and we never saw the Mad Men Harlem Shake though.
No, I don't actually know what happened to that. I feel like that would be a hot.
That'd be a good
property
battle.
now.
I know. Now
that,
it would.
That Harlem Shake of our lives.
Getting all crazy in the
We
cafeteria.
were nuts.
Dancing on the table.
I
Yeah.
read a lot of like entertainment news and stuff, but I didn't see your Harlem Shake either. Was it the cast
No, I
of
don't
Orange
think
is-
that ever
No,
got
the cast
released.
of Orange did it, and she challenged the creator of Mad Men to do a Harlem Shake. I think it was just an inside joke between the two of them.
Yeah, it was.
Or someone is like has these clips on their computer right now, and like, why haven't I posted this on the
I don't
internet?
know. Probably because they'll get shot if they do. Somebody will hunt them down like enemy of the state.
But I also get the feeling that you, like, on interviews and stuff, you get to talk a lot about prison. What's up with that? I mean, I don't get the feeling that the cast of Breaking Bad talks about, making drugs.
People are
I know
very
that's
intrigued.
interesting. It's true. People want to talk. People want to talk about prison. People want to talk
Yeah.
about prison, and they also want to talk about the issues that the show brings up around prison, about who
Yeah.
gets imprisoned, why they are in prison. Is that right or wrong? Because it does feel like it's opened up a little bit of a dialogue about those things, don't you think?
Yeah, it's
So I
raised
think people
awareness
want- it's
to,
raised that's the right way to say
people
it.
like to turn a blind eye to the things that happen in the penal system. And Gen G didn't set out to like do a big expose on the corruption, but it raises awareness, which is always amazing. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
nice to be a part of that. It's a cool byproduct of the show for sure.
But what sort of research did you do before entering, like, on an individual basis? Did you...
I didn't do. I mean, in terms of prison, I didn't do that much before we started shooting, and everything I've sort of like gleaned about the justice system and stuff, more like social justice issues is stuff I've kind of learned along the way while we've been shooting, just by virtue of having Piper Kerman around. She I feel like I've received an education on the criminal justice system, but it wasn't research that I did for the character.
Right.
What about you, Laura?
I mean, before I played Alex, I smuggled some drugs across international borders. Started my
the
own drug
research.
ring.
Perfect.
I have some drug mules. No, basically, I got the role on 14 hours notice. So when I got the role, I had to immediately move my life to New York because I live in LA. So I didn't have a lot of time to research before season 1 started shooting. But once I started shooting, it was great that we had the book, to refer back to. We actually recently just shot in a maximum security prison, which you'll see in episode 1 of season 2.
But it is an actual prison that you're in.
No, they built our prison in Queens, and then we shoot at an abandoned children's psychiatric hospital.
Really? That's
time.
Are you there 9 times?
Or-
Yeah, and it's haunted.
Really?
It is.
Oh, we're there all the time. We're there at nighttime. We're there. We're intimate with this hospital.
That is
all
the most
all
creepy
the
thing I've ever
exteriors
heard.
We shoot there. The laundry room where I work, we shoot there. We shoot the chapel stuff there. We shoot a lot of stuff there.
Oh, the fuck chapel, as we
The fuck
refer.
chapel, exactly.
Oh, the fuck
That's
chapel.
all at the psychiatric ward.
Have you had any experiences of the haunting? Have you seen anything, heard anything?
No,
You know,
we're
it's just
usually tend to
really-
hang together as a
we do
pack.
not. You do not leave You do not leave the people. You stay with your people when you're at the hospital.
You don't wander off alone.
And like if you
it's a buddy system.
Yes, very much so a buddy system. You don't want to be caught, alone with the ghosts.
There's always someone following us anyway. Wherever you go, there's always like someone with a walkie.
Like she's going. You can't go anywhere
you go.
yourself.
You got eyes on you.
Yeah. But it's wild because you walk down the corridor and you like look in the rooms and it's like people just up and left. There's papers and charts and kids board games and
industrial-sized jars of mustard.
Oh, that's right.
Crash test dummies in the windows.
Oh my god, I forgot about them. There were crash test dummies just like staring out.
It's
the
creepy.
windows. That was so weird.
Creepy.
But why didn't
they get rid of that stuff before we started shooting there?
Exactly my question.
It
like
was
why?
an oversight. Or it wasn't. Or it was like, this is how we play. This is the Wild West.
Yeah, exactly.
But doesn't this affect like the TV series that you're recording, playing? No, that it makes a certain mood like over it.
Yeah, but it probably helps. I mean, because the mood is that we're in prison, so there's an industrial feel.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
But I mean, we were talking about it just a little while ago. For people who don't know this, it's actually the show is based on a book by Piper Kerman, who you play, Taylor, in the show. Like, what sort of a relationship to the original Piper do you have?
Oh, she's awesome. She's a friend, and she's amazing. She's so inspiring. Her dedication to this just changing people's lives, like helping. But I was totally afraid to meet her.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I felt like I was like, I just didn't know what she was gonna think of the show and me, and if she was gonna like it. And I met her when we were shooting the first episode in the first season, and she watched that scene where Piper insults Red's cooking, and we just like hit it off immediately, and she was so supportive, and she's a consultant on the show, so she's there
on the second series, right?
On both of them.
She was?
Yeah,
because I watched the first 6 episodes of season 2 last night, and then they were like
last night.
Yes.
You watched all 6 hours?
Yes, I did.
That's amazing.
And
oh my god, you look fresh as a daisy.
You should see me with my hair clean, because then I'm a flower. No, but then I thought about, because it said like executive consultant Piper Kerman, and I didn't realize, like I didn't remember hanging there.
Yeah, no, she's amazing. She's amazing, and she's like she's totally right there with us. She's an incredible resource, and she really, like, for the production and for the cast and for anybody who needs anything, she's just a wealth of information.
But do you know if she like had to approve of you?
I know for a fact she had no say.
But what about Alex? Is she real?
Yeah, she is. And the first season, she was MIA.
What does that mean?
She was missing in action.
The real
Nobody
Alex.
could find her.
Uh-huh.
But recently, she's surfaced and written an article in Vanity Fair about her side of things. Apparently, she has a book coming out.
Really?
Yeah,
exciting. It's extra spicy. Flavors.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Mix.
But I have not met her.
But is she positive or negative towards the TV series? Do you know?
She is negative towards her relationship with the real Piper.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. What's cool is like it's based on the book and everything, but once you make a TV show out of it, it kind of turns into its own entity, and like you get actors together who have great chemistry, and you start writing storylines like sprouting off of that. So it kind of becomes its own thing.
Yeah.
And then it becomes less and less based on the book, but it's cool. Yeah.
It's very cool.
We're going to talk more with Laura Prepon and Taylor Schilling in just a little while. PP3. Ja, vi har ju fortfarande superhärliga gäster i studion. Det är ju huvudrollerna i Netflix-serien Orange is the New Black, Taylor Schilling och Laura Prepon, som kämpar på här i studion trots jetlag.
Ja.
We understood what that said.
I just told them that you're very tired, but I think you're doing a great job anyway.
We are so happy to be here,
So
and the
excited
Swedish
to be
fans
here.
are amazing. So thank you for having us.
Absolutely, it's truly exciting, and we're both like really excited. I mean, it's like
I love the
exciting to
city.
talk
I
about
really
the show.
do want to be here. I want to move here for
Yeah.
half the year. Is fine.
I know you. I mean, you're really interested in this city.
I love the city.
Why?
Yeah.
It's just awesome. It has like everything. Like everyone is so nice. You have all these different like bridges and surrounded by water, and it's so lush and gorgeous, and like the architecture's so beautiful. I love it. I can like ride my bike all over this place.
You do know that from like October to March,
That's
it's
what I
Mordor.
hear. I
It's
know.
like in the
Sounds so depressing.
You know in The Lion King when Scar took over the whole
Yes.
world and like
Do
there's
I?
no food. What Scar? We have no. That's Stockholm. Like 9
get
months
it.
every year.
Okay, so I won't live here in those months. No. I'll come all the other months.
Dude, you're very welcome whenever you want.
Thank you.
Do
but I'm
people
warning
get really
you.
depressed here? Is it like a dark? Like what is it?
No,
what,
we can handle it.
You can. It's just like hardy people.
Maybe.
I don't know.
How do you handle it? Tell me.
But
how you
I think
handle it.
I think there's a certain
have
like
the snow.
stereotype that we're very depressed people, but I don't really think we are.
I
No.
don't think you are. I don't. That's not the vibe I get.
I don't know where we are on the list of happiest people in the world. Maybe place 15. Guessing. Just guessing.
That's a weird thing to guess about.
Yes, but I have a feeling. Number 10 is it. But I think we have the snow and that's white and it lights up. And it makes you happy.
Sure.
Yeah,
but even in New
totally.
York, you know, when we're like
It's long winter in New York.
really long and working in prison, it's a good, like, we always have fun when we're off camera. I mean, we have fun on camera too, but if it's like an intense scene, even off camera, all the girls are like dancing and like hanging out.
Yeah.
But yeah, the winters in New York get a little crazy too.
But I
They
mean, what
do.
sort of like you have to take some responsibility in the fact that I really, really want to go to prison.
I
You
don't,
don't
want
want
you to go
to.
to prison. I
You
hear
don't
people
want
say
to.
that, and I feel like we need to be very clear. No one wants to go to prison.
We are not advocating going to prison.
Please don't go to prison.
It's a TV show.
It's a television show. It's not like prison.
It's for your entertainment.
Yeah.
Okay,
Entertainment purposes.
I'm writing
only.
this down.
Yeah.
Do
Okay.
not go to
Just
prison.
do
It's
not
not
commit
the
a
way it
crime
is.
and go to
Reminder.
prison.
Do not, or
But
just
did
don't
you-
get convicted.
No,
Just
but
stay
did
out of
you know
prison.
each other before starting doing this show?
No, we met during a chemistry read after I read for Alex and she already had the role of Piper. We did what's called a chemistry read where we read together and all that stuff. And
Oh, to know if there's chemistry.
yeah, and
Correct.
Yep. And then it was awesome. Like right after the chemistry read, it was kind of like a no-brainer that we were like,
Yeah, it was like one of
Great.
those things where it just clicked. And
Yeah.
everybody, Laura left and was like, okay.
it was
do it.
awesome.
But didn't
Yeah.
you audition for the part as Piper?
Yeah, because when I read it, they were only casting Piper, and I was actually going to take a break from CV and focus on other aspects of my career. And I was like, and this script came around, and it was amazing. So I had to, and they were only casting Piper, so I read as Piper. And then Genji was like, I can't get you out of my head for Alex. Alex is a total badass. I love her. I love playing her every day. It's like we start season 3 in less than a week, and I can't wait.
Really?
Yeah.
What can you give us about season 2? Can you give us anything?
I mean, we delve into a lot of the other inmates too. Like, we have a log line, which is every sentence has a story, and it's true because we go into a lot of the other women's sentencing and their backstories and really expands on this awesome cast of women, which is great. You know?
It gets deeper. I think like it just gets deeper. You go deeper into people's stories, and it gets like the net is cast. Like Laura's saying, it's like a wider net. You experience more people's stories. So I think it's awesome.
I've seen it, but I mean, I'm not going to spoil for those who. I mean,
Do you
you're the
agree
one.
with that? Having seen it, do you agree with
Yes,
that?
I think it's
I'm
very
curious.
interesting. Like the thing, but I don't know what I dare to say now because I have a Netflix person in the studio.
Be careful. Be
know.
careful.
But
they
there
will,
is-
They will bite.
They
Yes.
will come after you.
But I mean, there is, as you say, a very like a lot of the characters that you fell in love with that weren't Alex and Piper. You really get to know them and know their background story.
Yeah.
What's the name of the girl who's the character? I don't remember. The Italian girl with a lipstick.
Yael?
Lorna.
Lorna.
Yael's her
Her
name. but-
story. I mean, I'm not going to say anything, but I was sitting on my hands screaming.
Yeah.
When I saw the story behind her. So
Yeah.
That's
a
cool.
good
Amazing.
cliffhanger.
I heard that turned out in an amazing way. That
I heard
episode.
that too.
It's crazy. Do you get to see or read what's going to happen through the show, or are you just? How does it
Not
work?
really. I mean, sometimes
at a
we
time.
see when we do ADR, when we go in and have to like fix lines that were messed up because of sound and stuff. That's the only time we really see glimpses of it.
Yeah.
But
and
other than
we
that,
only know one
yeah.
script at a time.
Yeah, and
like a television show.
we only get the scripts every week before we start shooting, so we have no clue what's going on in season 3. We don't know what's
Nada.
going to happen to us.
But you're going to be in it.
I'm in every episode in season 3.
Really?
Yeah.
Because there were rumors that you like.
I love these rumors.
Yeah, that was like Laura
Bring it on,
Prepon is
girl.
not gonna, and the fans were raging. What happened there? Can we clear this out once and for all?
It's so funny. Netflix doesn't have the standard network thing of where every actor on it has to have a 6-year deal, which is usually what most networks do. So I was doing a year-to-year contract. And before season 2 got picked up, another work conflict came up. And Genji and I talked about it, and we were like, okay, let's get me in as many episodes as I can in season 2. And a long time ago, we talked about season 3, and I told her I wanted to be in every episode in season 3. So we've known this for months, but we haven't been able to talk about it until we got an official pickup. But yeah, that schedule conflict has long since been handled. So I can't wait to get back to work with these guys every week.
I'm so happy about this information.
Thank you.
It makes me want to go to prison even more.
Exactly.
Remember what we said about that.
Yeah. But in our
Don't go to
industry,
prison.
there's only one of us, which is cool. So, but when something else comes, like even on 70 Show and a bunch of jobs I've done, when there's other jobs that come up, you just work around and schedule, and it is what it is,
Yeah.
We're very, very happy that you took time to come and visit us.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you so much. You guys are adorable.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
So
we
fun.
love Stockholm.
Yeah.
And we love you. Orange is the New Black, premiär säsong 2 på Friday.
Friday.
Fredag. Taylor Schilling and Laura Prepon, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yay. Thank you guys.